A quick-thinking employee at a local hotel helps to save a woman being held against her will.
Local 12's Christian Hauser joining us live from the Breaking News Center with that dramatic video of this confrontation that police had with that suspect. Christian, good evening.
Good evening, Kyle and Paula. Blue Ash Police Chief Scott Knoll says that the victim and the suspect do know each other, and at one point this relationship was consensual. But at a certain point, that suspect would not let this victim leave the hotel that they were staying at. Now here's the call that observant hotel worker made after noticing that something wasn't right with the way that the victim was acting.
She was kind of shaken a little bit, and she seemed very nervous, and I asked her if she was okay, and she just kind of said yes, and then she does have a gentleman with her, and I asked him, I said, are you sure she's okay? And he said, yeah, she's fine, and she looked at me, and I'm short enough that so he couldn't see me, and I said, do you need help? I just mouthed it to her, and she nodded and blinked her eyes.
Okay.
And then when they were walking away from the desk, she turned around because he was walking a little bit in front of her, and she shook her head. When I said, you need help, she shook her head yes.
Now, this whole incident was caught on the officers' body cameras inside the hotel room there. Officers had actually separated the suspect, George Onjre, and the victim. Now, they were talking with Onjre about why him and that woman were at the hotel. Eventually, officers wanted to put him in handcuffs, and that's when he tried to make a run for it. But he didn't try to run down the hallway, though. He actually tried to jump through the glass window in the hotel room. Keep in mind, this was on the 6th floor of that hotel. He was then arrested. Police Chief Knoll says this woman wouldn't have been rescued if it weren't for the quick thinking of that hotel worker. Now, here's a quick look at the suspect, George Onjre. He's facing charges of rape, kidnapping, and assault. Court documents say that he hit the victim several times in the body and the face, and that he even threw her against the wall. Now, the victim also says that she tried to call for help several times, but that the suspect kept hanging up the phone on her. Now, the victim goes on to say that Onjre sexually assaulted her. Now, that suspect made his first court appearance this morning. Blue Ash Police Chief Knoll says that the victim and suspect are from the Cincinnati area, but that's about it. He also points out this is why it's so important that if you see something that just doesn't look right or just doesn't feel right, you need to say something. It may have saved this woman's life.
Okay, so did something happen between you and her last night?
What?
Something happened between you and her last night?
I mean, not kinda, but not really.
Okay, do me a favor. Don't put your hands in your pockets like that when we're talking.
It ain't nothing.
Okay, come here. Come on over here for a second. Go ahead and turn around. You just keep putting your... Don't tense up, man. Don't tense up, man. Where are you going?
Settle that, mother. Look, I'm about to jump. I'm about to jump. Don't tase me. Don't.
Four by 13, that's just I want to custody 1101. Okay, to cancel the ACV.
Stop. Can you? I need.
You get
I'm
it.
gonna need to take my money.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
Hey, I need that number. I need that number to call.